Hello, Williamson County. I'm Kerri Hudson, and welcome to It's About You, an informational program about the classes, activities, and special events of the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. Well, as we sail through February, March and a fresh new spring season are on their way. I know we're all ready for some sunnier, longer days and the general liveliness that spring brings. To herald the beginning of the spring season and our quickly approaching summer season, today we'll be talking about registration for a variety of summer camp programs, as well as a new spin on our spring arts and crafts show. Joining me for the first half of our show today to talk about summer camps, our Assistant Programming Administrator, Trisha Bilbrey, and Recreation Specialist, Cindy Moore. Ladies, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us, Kerri.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here to talk about the summer. It is only just a few short months away. Every morning when we get up and it's a little bit warmer and a little bit warmer, we know it'll be here before we know it. But the summer is always such a fun and lively time for us in the Parks and Recreation Department. And this year, ladies, I'm not lying when I say it, you have outdone yourselves. Our summer activities guide was recently posted on our website, and it features 36 pages full of summer activities for youth in the Williamson County area coming up this summer. There are our general summer day camps in the summer activities guide, Camp Will, our therapeutic day camp program that we talked about in our last show, sports camps, dance and cheer camps, teen adventure programs. Cindy, you've got over 100 specialty camps. Just more and more activities for kids to participate in the coming summer months. And people are jealous. When we posted the summer activities guide to our website, we put an alert out through our social media channels that people could go online to find out about our summer programs. And we were getting responses from people in Knoxville. Like, I wish we had something like this in our community.
Wow.
So people are definitely excited about what you ladies have to offer this summer, and we want to share more of that information with them today. Even though it's February, we know people are already looking for those summer activities and plans for their kids and their families. And speaking as a mom, your kids' activities usually come first on the calendar, and then you get to figure out how everything else plays into it. So Trish, let's jump in and talk about one of our oldest standing summer programs, the General Summer Day Camp Program.
Yes, this is our general day camp program. We have two sites this year. One is at Grassland Elementary and the other is at Nolensville Recreation Complex. This year it's going to be a 9-week program, Monday through Friday, and the camp hours are 7:30 to 5:30 every day. The fees are $20 a day, and there is a one-time registration fee that's non-refundable for $25. You do have to go online to register for this, and once you're registered, you can pay for your days as you go at the campsite, and of course you can use those whenever you wish throughout the 9-week program.
One of the great things about this summer camp program has always been the flexibility.
Yes.
And a lot of parents have always really enjoyed the fact that once they register their child, there's a space there for them through the entire summer program, and they don't really have to let the camp staff know what day I'm coming, what day I'm not, and it's just there for them when they need it, as many times as they need it. And being able to up the program to 9 weeks this year is an added benefit as well.
Absolutely. Typically it was a 7-week program, and parents, they had to figure out care for their kids those last 2 weeks. But now that it's 9 weeks, it goes right up until school starts. So we're really excited about that.
Absolutely. This is a program for children ages 5 to 12, correct?
Yes.
As long as they're turning
6 by September 30th of 2016.
Gotcha. So that basically means as long as they are coming out of kindergarten.
Yes, that's correct.
All right. And we also want to give thanks to the Williamson County School System for use of Grassland Elementary. We've had a Grassland summer camp program for more years than I care to count these days, but without the help of the school system, many of our summer programs would not be able to run the same way that they have.
Right, that's correct. And And also at our Grassland site, I just want to make everybody aware that there will be 8 weeks at Grassland Elementary, and then the last week, the 9th week, will take place at the Franklin Recreation Complex.
And that's basically because the teachers have to get back into
Correct.
Grassland Elementary to get ready for their upcoming fall school year.
Right, absolutely.
And so we're still able to carry that 9th year over, but they're a different location for that last week if the parents choose to use it.
Right, that's correct.
And let's talk about a lot of other camps because there's so much more going on. Since its inception, Rhythm and Spirit has been such an immensely popular program with the youth dance, cheer, and tumbling, and their summer camps have continued to grow by leaps and bounds as well.
Yes, they have. We have a lot of Rhythm and Spirit camps this summer. We're really, really excited about it. We have a ballerina prep camp, a Disney princess camp, hip hop camps, cheer and tumbling camps, jazz camps, and ballet camps. And they're all for ages either 3 to 6 year olds, or they cater to kids who are 7 to 13 year old.
So lots of opportunity for young dancers out there.
Yes.
And the Rhythm and Spirit program is a great way for kids to either get introduced to dance or to try a new form of dance. You know, maybe they've been taking ballet lessons for a long time,
Right.
but maybe they're getting a little bit older and they want to try hip hop. A one week camp is a great way to give them a little introduction.
Absolutely.
And the camps are offered at 3 locations. Rhythm and Spirit dance, cheer, and tumbling camps will be at the Franklin Recreation Complex, the Nolensville Recreation Complex, and the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill. So lots of opportunity there. Then we have some great one-day programs, day trips and adventure programs. We'll talk a little bit about those next, and we'll start with the Boredom Buster field trips.
Yes, these are great day trips for kids who can be between the ages of 6 to 10 or 11 to 15. And they're just day trips where you can drop in as you wish. You do have to register for them and fill out some paperwork and things like that, but you can just use the program whenever you want. All trips leave from the Franklin Recreation Complex. We do have before and after care, so you can drop them off as early as 7:30 in the morning and then pick them up as late as 5:30. And we go to a lot of places in the mid-Tennessee area, but this year we've kind of expanded out a little bit, and we're kind of going a little bit farther with the trips, and some of those trips would be Beachman Amusement Park. We're going to Huntsville Space and Science Center. Of course, we're going back to Nashville Shores, and then we're going to do some trips like Sky Zone and Glow Galaxy and things like that. So they're just regular day trips for kids who, you know, just they don't have, you know, they kind of say, oh, I'm bored. Well, we've got something for you to kind of cure that, you know, where you can get out for the day.
Exactly. And I love the fact that they're just one-day trips.
Yes.
You know, they're kind of those perfect little fillers, you know, if your kids are between camps or like you said, they just say, hey, I'm bored.
Right.
Well, we've got something to help fill your time without making a huge commitment to an
Correct.
ongoing program. I also love that you understand the dynamics of working parents and set up the before and after care.
Right.
Because these trips, all of them are not all day long trips, but you know what working parents' schedules are like, and they need a 7:30 to 5:30 type of program to fill a day for a child, and that's another level where I'm happy to say our department meets the people with the needs that they
Right.
have. And I love this year that you've expanded it to the 2 age groups
Yes.
and have given a little bit of differentiation to some of the older kids and things that they like to do as well. Speaking of those older tweens and teens, there's also the JEEPS program. JEEPS stands for Junior Excursion Adventure Program, and this offers some really fun adventure-based programs for teens.
Yes, this is one of my favorite programs. This is a program designed, like you said, for kids who are 11 to 15 years old, and these activities are day trips, and they leave from the Franklin Recreation Complex as well. You can register for them individually, as many as you want, and they are a little bit more adventurous type trips. So if you have a teen who is very outdoorsy and very adventurous and has that spirit about them, this is the program for you. We go on canoeing trips, caving trips. We go on whitewater rafting trips. So these are very, very adventurous trips for your teenager.
Yes.
A lot of fun, a great activity. We do have before and after care for this as well, and just a wonderful program for kids in this age group.
Absolutely. And something a little bit different for them to do as well, we hope. Now, Cindy, we'll come to you next to talk about the specialty camps.
Okay.
We could never name all the specialty camps that you have, or you and some of the other staff have orchestrated for our summer camp program this year. But I would venture to say, whatever interest a child out there might have, there's a program for them in our summer activities guide.
There really is a wide variety. Meets any need, from computers to Legos to balloon making. That's our new thing this year. We've got a guy coming in to do a couple of days of learning how to make animals with balloons. Just cooking camps and brain builders, which is of course the Legos. Trying to think of all the different ones. It's hard, especially the art. We got a lot of art programs for kids. Little 1-day camps to 2-day camps, 3-day camps. They vary from anywhere from 1 day to 5 days.
And I love how you guys keep this. I mean, there's always the traditional components of a lot of these camps. A certain number of art camps are always included, and varying styles of art for kids to try new things. The Lego camps have always been very popular for us in years past. There's certain princess camps and things like that. But you also keep up with the current trends and add in some camps that kids might be interested in right now. Like, for example, this year you're adding a Jedi camp.
Yes, Star Wars. So that's going to be very popular, I think.
And what are some of the age parameters? Do these start as young as 3 and kind of go up?
Not sure about that, but I think you're probably right.
Because there are some of the sticky finger camps that get brought into this program as well. For
3
some
to
of
17.
Yes, 3 to 17. So you do get some of the preschool programs, school age, middle school, on up to high school age students. The diversity has always been amazing. When you added the computer-based programs and the video design camps and things like that a couple of years ago, that was something that we hadn't really seen in this area before, and they were immensely popular. And you know, kind of giving kids something different to work their minds around.
And we've added some new ones of those too this year.
Perfect.
For even the younger age group.
Yes,
So.
and the flexibility in these camps as well. You know, some of them, like you said, are just 1-day drop-ins. Some could be 2 or 3 or week-long base camps.
Right.
The time frames vary on them all. You know, some of them are just for a couple of hours. Some might be a little bit longer session, depending on the type of program that it is. But with all of that variety built into the specialty camp program, not only is there a theme for your child, but there's going to be a day of the week, a time of the day that works with your schedule and where you see the time that you think your kids might need extra activity in the summer. And above it all, the price points for these programs really cannot be beat. It's something that our department always strives to do is to provide affordable recreation and leisure opportunities to the general public. That's another thing that we need to say as well, is that these are not just programs all for just Williamson County residents. Some of them are based on residency or for individuals who work in Williamson County. But these are available to people outside the county as well, and anyone looking to be involved in a program. You do not have to be a Williamson County Parks and Recreation pass holder to participate in these programs. Anyone can register for them, regardless if you've even ever stepped foot in one of our buildings. And we hope you do, but it's not contingent on being involved in these programs. Oh, we're already at the break, ladies. One last thing that we want to mention, though, before we leave is the fact that while our summer activities guide and our summer camp information is already available on our website at wecparksandrec.com, registration will not begin until March 1st. Registration for these camps will be available through our website, fast and convenient and easy way for people to get registered for these programs. A limited number of printed summer camp guides will also be available in our main facilities for you to pick up, or you can download a copy through the website and print it for your own personal records. Well, ladies, I want to thank you for taking the time to come and talk to us today. I know we only got to scratch the surface of what you're doing, but we appreciate everything you're doing for the families in Williamson County to have a fun and active summer.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much.
Y'all stay tuned. When we come back, we'll be talking about more upcoming programming with the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
You know the library has a Star Wars club. Have you seen The Force Awakens? Come and chat about it and the other movies in the series. Bonus, you can dress up as your favorite Star Wars character, play Star Wars games, and chat all about things Star Wars. Led by our teen Star Wars expert.
Welcome back to It's About You. We're talking today about upcoming special events with the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. For the second half of our show, I'm joined with Whitney Osborne, who's another recreation specialist for Williamson County Parks and Recreation. And she is here today to talk about a new twist on one of our seasonal favorite events. For many, many years now, the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department has offered a spring craft show that has always been a fun event. The way that I think we structure our arts and crafts shows is really unique in this community where we only allow handmade items in our shows, and there's no mass production or specialty groups like Pampered Chef or anything like that that's involved in it. And so you really have an opportunity with these craft shows of doing some unique, one-of-a-kind shopping for items that you just can't find anywhere else in the area. And I love how you guys constantly stay alert when planning our special and community events. And even though you might have something as popular as the Spring Craft Show, you know after a couple of years that it might be time to rejuvenate it a little bit.
Mix it up a little bit.
Exactly. And you guys have done that this year for the traditional Spring Craft Show and given it kind of a new vibe this year.
Exactly, yes. And I mean, every year for our spring show, there's so many great jewelry vendors we have to turn away because we can only offer so many spots for the jewelry. So this year, it's great to be able to open it up to just all of our jewelry vendors. Do a show just for them. So we're really excited about it. We've got a great variety of jewelry. So far, all the contracts that have been coming through my desk have been a wide variety. I haven't seen anything duplicated, so I'm very excited for what's to come.
So the theme for this year's spring show is a jewelry and accessories show. And it's like you said, we've noticed such a trend over the past couple of years with different types of handmade jewelry. And in previous years, when we were trying to offer a wide variety of handmade items at the show, we would cap certain types of vendors at certain numbers. So, there were only a certain number of jewelry vendors who were allowed. There were only a certain number of health and beauty aid products like, soaps and lotions and baths and salts. So many accessories like purses and, things like that. So many, prepared
knitted
food items and knitted items. But there was so much variety with the jewelry. It was kind of one of those moments of, well, let's just open this up to a complete jewelry and accessory show and really give all of these vendors an opportunity to participate and to show the community what they have to offer. And so it's kind of what we've done. Yes, so I love it.
Spotlight.
Yes, a new spin on a traditional favorite, and hopefully it's something that people will really enjoy this spring. Talk to us a little bit about some of the types of vendors, because this isn't just about jewelry. There's a lot of accessories that go into this as well.
So, like you said, jewelry. I mean, we've got our hammered metal type stuff where you can they'll puncture type into them, so you can get those customized however you would like. They've got beaded jewelry. We have handbags, scarves, headbands, bows. I mean,
The children's bows never cease to amaze me. Anyone who can make children's bows, you inspire me. I love the vendors though, and I do have a 4-year-old daughter, so bows are still mildly important. We're getting less and less into them. But seeing all the different types of styles and colors and patterns and all the different things that you can add into this accessory for a child is always really fun to see.
But so there, let's see, what else do we have? There are several that have repurposed different items that you wouldn't think of to be incorporated into jewelry, like different scrap pieces of fabric or leather. They've created these great little necklaces or earrings. Somebody took some bullet shells and have wrapped wire around them and have made a very elegant necklace. And so it's just very interesting and exciting to see the different jewelry that we have coming this year.
Well, and it's always amazing to me to see some of the statement pieces that you see at these kinds of events, where it's something that you yourself might not think that is a product that you would use in making jewelry, like bullet casings.
Yes.
But when you see what someone else is able to do with it and how they're able to rework and repurpose it into unlike something you've never seen before, that really can be one of those wow things, that when you're getting dressed and people will always notice it and where did you get that? I've never seen anything like that before. That's the kind of stuff that you find at these shows.
Exactly, and it's one of a kind. You're not going to see another one just like it. You're not going to find it at a store somewhere, so definitely exciting.
Well, the Spring Jewelry and Accessory Show is coming up the second Saturday in March, on March the 12th. It's going to be in the gymnasium at the Franklin Recreation Complex. It's a full day show from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. As always, admission and parking to this show are free. The show is open to the public. We hope that you will all visit us March the 12th and visit some of these great vendors and see some of the exciting and new things that they have to offer. Something else that I think makes these exceptional shopping opportunities are the price points. A lot of times this jewelry is nowhere near as expensive as what you find when you go into specialty jewelry stores.
Exactly. And a lot of these jewelers, they may be in the boutiques and different things like that, but when they come to the shows, they give you show prices. You get great deals at these compared to if you were at a boutique somewhere. So definitely great prices.
So wonderful shopping opportunity out there for you ladies and gentlemen to get some new jewelry to enliven your wardrobe for the spring. Makes a wonderful shopping opportunity for the holidays or any special summer birthdays, anniversaries, things like that. This is a great opportunity to get something unique for the person that you love or you're buying a gift for. For the kids, I mean, there's little purses for the kids, hair bows all make great holiday gifts around the springtime for Easter, other celebrations that you might have. A great way stocking up on bows for little girls for the whole year. A lot of our vendors don't just do accessories for a particular season, but rather for a whole year. And so you can stock up on color palettes and decorations. And I love how they can take little hair bows and make them into, animals and birds and butterflies and owls and everything else that I could never do. But you can stock up on those kinds of things for several months.
And a lot of things can be customized to you, monogrammed, different things like that.
And a lot of the vendors do take personal orders as well. So maybe if there's something that you like, but maybe not in the colors,
tweaked a little bit,
tweaked a little bit, or something to make it more you. A lot of our vendors will do that, and will take personal orders and do things like that to help customize pieces to the individual. Well, as much fun as shopping at the Jewelry and Accessory Show is going to be, I know although you have several vendors already under contract, you do still have some open booth spaces for the show.
Yes, we are still accepting booths. It's a 10 by 10 booth. It's a $40 booth fee. You have the option of purchasing tables or renting tables for $8. And you can get the vendor contract from our website, www.wcparksandrec.com, or you can contact me via phone 615-302-0971, extension 2214, or by email whitneyo@williamson-tn.org.
Yes, and those vendor contracts are available through the community events page. So from the homepage of our website, you would click on activities, community events, and all the available links are provided for you there. And then Whitney's contact information is also on them as well if you have any follow-up questions or things like that. But definitely looking forward to getting a lot of vendors involved in this to make it really the best show for people to attend this spring. I wish you the best of luck. I know it's going to be another great special event that the department offers. Again, this jewelry and accessory show is coming up the second Saturday in March, on March the 12th. It'll be held at the Franklin Recreation Complex from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Admission and parking for people to attend the show, it's free. The show is open to the public. We hope any and everyone will come out and join us and take a chance with some of these local vendors to see some of the interesting things that they have to offer. Again, if there are vendors out there who would like to participate, spots are still open and booths are very reasonably priced at only $40 a piece for a 10 by 10 space. That's a great price for vendors at this price point, and a great way for maybe new and emerging artists to try a show out. You know, a lot of times so much can go into a personal vendor getting ready for an art show like this that sometimes it can be cost prohibitive to participate, you know.
For the bigger shows.
Yeah, for the bigger shows. And this is a wonderful way to get started and maybe an opportunity to showcase your wares to the public, get an attraction and a following for what you're doing, you know, before
Get your
you
name
move up.
out there and get a feel for what people like and don't like, and you can make adjustments where you need to.
Absolutely.
Sure.
More information about this special event, again, is available through our website at wcparksandrec.com. And like we talked about earlier, our summer activities guide has also been uploaded to the website as well. You can access our summer activities guide from our homepage to view all of the information that we have about summer programming for the upcoming summer season. Limited printed copies will also be available in our main recreation facilities in Brentwood, Fairview, Franklin, Nolensville, and Spring Hill, or you can download your own copy from the website to keep for your own personal records. Registration for all of our summer camp programs begins March 1st, and that will be available through our website as well. We definitely don't lack for things to do over the next couple of weeks, but we hope you'll drop by the website and check out all of the different types of programming and activities that we have to offer. To go along with our summer programming and our community events, there's also a variety of information through our website about our fitness programs, ongoing cultural arts and fine arts programs, general recreation programs, athletic leagues and sport clinics, open swim and swim lessons, and seniors and therapeutics programming, everything else under the sun that you can imagine offered by your Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. Information again is available through our website, or be sure to follow us on our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and YouTube for additional information, photos, and videos of all of our exciting offerings. You can even access our monthly highlight videos from our website, where you can see some of the different types of programming that we've had to offer over the past couple of months and get an idea of the types of programs that we offer in our facilities across Williamson County. Whitney, thanks for taking the time to come in. It was a pleasure to talk to you again, and I hope this show's a success for you.
Thank you.
I want to thank you guys for joining us for today's show as well. We'll see you next time, and until then, remember, Williamson County, it's all about you.